brilliant pass, guys. Talk to police. Only a couple of aircraft round this heli and a Learjet.
Hiya, welcome back to the channel. It's JC here. I am in Chester by the Roman Falls, and what we're going to do is we're going to go down to the Canal bank here, and we're going to just see what we can see down there, and basically get the drone up, get some shots of the boats. You're obviously not peeking in the windows or anything, but fairly high, keeping away from swans because there are some swans down here. And yeah, just sort of enjoying the rights that we have as public photographers and documenters of, if you like, the world as it is right now, because it's changing, isn't it? If it's not documented, it kind of didn't happen in a way, you know. So, as the saying goes, so double yellows, nice, lovely, large gate here. Should open because we're down here. Maybe not. Go over here. It's fully open here. Well-worn path there, no gate, no nothing. It's good to see. So, lovely canal here. Just taking a walk down here, seeing what I can see down there while I'm here. Canal and River Trust, that is. Just a little, bigging up the canals and the history of Chester. So apparently Chester is a Roman town. I'll just put some details on the screen for you about that. Lovely building there, isn't it? Oh, isn't that quaint? Look at that. The modern and the old-fashioned. And pigeons. Don't disturb the pigeons. So yeah, it's a lovely building, isn't it? What's it say? I think this is a pub. Yeah, basically, so I was just walking along here and I met a copper, alright, by the name of Dan. I'm sure you won't mind me mentioning his name. I didn't ask for his name, he just gave it willingly. Yeah, so he's really nice actually. He said he was a PCSO for quite a number of years but couldn't progress. Don't want to go into details like more than that, but I'd just say he was a really nice chap and he's now a PC. Lovely guy, chatted about general stuff, and there's this argument that modern policing is kind of all about quick promotions and no time out on the beat, basically just like police just sit their exams online, they investigate crimes on their computers and never walk the streets or make investigations. Okay, there's the argument. But today I spoke to this lovely policeman, okay, and he basically said that he likes the beat. He's not looking to climb the greasy pole of promotion, okay? He's not looking to climb a pole. He's looking to be on the beat, yeah, effectively. And he's been in the job 8 years, I think. So doesn't that show somebody Doesn't that show that, one of the great sides of policing in this country right now? Okay, I think it does. I think it really does, and can't lose sight of that fact. However, on my walk down here, I also met this merchant navy guy who had also a time in the police force. Obviously a few years back, and he still meets with his police colleagues. And I'd say he's about 60, maybe 70. And he said just that about the computers and solving crimes on the computers and not really walking the beat. I mean, fast career progression up through the ranks, no time talking to people. There's inspectors out there that just never really went on the beat, never spent years treading the path, walking the streets, talking to people. Old-fashioned policing. They're online, they're on their computers, tapping away, solving crimes. Is that what it's come to? Is that the modern nature of crime now? Is that what it really is? Is it hybrid? Is it okay to have inspectors that have never walked the beat? I don't know. So the other thing in general about filming in public, right? I feel a bit bad about filming. Like, these are people's houses. Essentially, they live in here. Right? I'm not zooming in, but they have a right to privacy. People in there have a right to privacy, and these birds. Oh God, I disturbed them. These birds don't have a really right to privacy, do they? But so humans' rights to privacy and infringing on that privacy. I am not infringing on the privacy of people here. I'm going to put my drone up right here in the next few minutes. I'm going to double check the weather, wind speed, and flight restrictions. Keep sub 120 metres, 400 feet, and just go for it and enjoy the rights that we have as members of the public with public access. I did mention to the police officer that I was intending to fly a drone here, and if he knew any bylaws and that would stop me, and he said he wasn't really aware of any, bless him, he tried to Google it for me, but in the end he reckons it's okay. So I'm going to take it up. If anyone objects to it vocally, I'm just going to take it down. Alright, but apart from that, I'm just going to enjoy the flight. I might fly it in insane mode, which is super fast. Go up and down the canal a few times, really get a lot of footage. Avoid these little fellas here. Is that baby's fun? Maybe not. Oh, sorry. Cyclists. Yeah. Oh, visible as well. That's nice. Right. I'm going to double check drone laws and switch to the drone footage now.
Wow. So, taking off from our usual spot here in the middle, in between the canal, two canals sort of alongside each other, if you like, where the Shropshire Canal just splits. Of course, there's a lot of work done here a couple of 100 years ago. They're different, if you like, head builders or architects, I don't know what you want to call them, probably civil engineers, but Telford was obviously the major one that kind of finished the job, as it were. There were lots drafted in before and they all got sacked one after the other. But, you know, this is fraught with problems. Again, trying to compete with Liverpool and just make a profit, really. You know, this is the time when waterways was used as transport. Yeah, and they had the railways going. At one point, the canal here was owned by the railway. As a means of transport, you know, and to move cargo from one location to another. Canals were really important. So just passing Telford's warehouse on the left, heading down across the Roman walls and the like aqueduct, which isn't really an aqueduct. It carries the there was a sort of barge thing that was sort of carried on one of these, I believe. I might be wrong. Obviously pedestrians were going across this walkway at the time of filming as well, which was quite interesting. So lovely weather, perfect for what we want to do today. Just so Telford, he was an interesting guy, you know. Civil engineer. He sort of started off in basically poverty in Scotland, and then he kind of got various apprenticeships and, you know, got sponsors, as it were, down in London, and sort of became, you know, his nickname was the Colossus of Rhodes, as in roads, broom roads. A pun given to him by a poet, I believe. So yeah, really important, prolific sort of civil engineer. Lots of work around the country, Scotland, no doubt in Wales. I think he'd have done projects abroad as well, on the continent. So in that Telford's warehouse that we see in front of us there, with the red front, there's a crane sort of used for hauling cargo out of the boats, presumably. And that's, you know, literally you can have a pint and watch that, just look at that and, you know, take some discreet pictures of it. Yeah, that's to be seen. You know, you can literally enjoy that. So it's a really peaceful area to kind of hang out and go for a walk. I never knew that about Chester, that it was just so scenic, you know. It's easy to go in modern day Chester and just see the traffic and the bustle, but this is well away from that. It just seems really peaceful. And, you know, I spent a good hour there, you know, flying the drone around, having a great time there. You can see a crane on the side there as well. Good night.